We are live in the Callisto Operations Suite, Johnson Space Center, Houston, where we are testing today a technology demonstration between Lockheed Martin, Amazon Alexa, WebEx by Cisco, and obviously NASA. And the intent is to test how this commercial technology might one day benefit astronauts on future crewed missions. So the way that we're going to run this experience is we're going to do a day in the life. And you, as our virtual crew member, are going to go through the day in the life of an astronaut on board Orion.
All right.
Okay? Do not worry, I got you. And one thing I learned, astronauts have some of the most highly scheduled existences. So it's like every minute is accounted for. So I will be walking you through this entire timeline, soup to nuts.
Okay.
All right? So first thing that we would do is wake up on board the ship and probably want to take a look outside. So Rich, can you give us the external views from Orion?
Ooh, this is how it looks right now?
Yeah, no, so these were taken, Rich, earlier today they were taken?
These were taken this morning.
Okay.
So what we had this is our closest approach to the moon so far in mission?
That's right. We were 80 miles from the
Wow.
at the closest approach.
80 miles.
80 miles.
That's like nothing.
I know.
Wow, very cool, right?
Yeah.
So we normally, as the spaceship is going through, or the craft is going through mission, it is flying tail to sun. And the reason is, as you'll see on one of the screens later, actually you can see a hint of it in that image over there. See that, that long panel? That's what we call a solar array wing. And those basically are solar panels that are powering the spacecraft.
Yes.
And so they fly tail to sun so that they're capturing energy.
All the air.
Exactly.
I mean, the light and things that they need
to power
to
power Orion. And so what they did on this closest approach was they actually rotated the vehicle so that we could capture these views earlier this morning.
It is always dark in space.
Yes.
There's never any light.
I actually, the first time I sat in the seat, I was like, how come I can't see any stars? And the engineers looked at me like, Kelly, because the only star in our system is the sun, and we're pretty far away from it. And these cameras are not quite that strong. So I was like, okay, all right, I don't feel so bad now. But yes, you're seeing the darkness of space.
Yeah.
So what the team is telling me is we're going to be doing a burn event, 90 seconds. Okay,
Ooh.
so we have a treat. Evidently, in 90 seconds, they are going to shift Orion and do a burn and switch it back to tail to sun now.
I want to see.
Yeah, so Rich, I assume you will bring up the views when we're ready?
Yeah, anytime you're ready.
Oh, go for it. Yes, Taraji's ready.
Ooh,
okay, so let me tell you what we're
that's
looking at right
commando.
now. Yeah, so on the left, you actually see, these are internal cabin cameras. On the left, you see the Callisto payload. And on the right, this is a view of, it's a camera actually sitting in one of the astronaut seats. So when you were in the Orion capsule.
Yeah, this is the one behind.
Yep. So this is the
And this is him
view.
sitting down, and that's the panel that was above the seat, right?
Yes, from the back of the crew cabin. Right. Okay, and so what we're seeing, guys, these are live, right? This is a live view. So you see the little windows above the payload?
Yes.
So we should see, is that the sun that we're seeing out of that bright reflection in the right window?
The sun is reflecting on some condensation in the window itself. You'll be able to see some of the pulses from the thrusters out the windows once it starts.
Oh, cool. Oh, okay, so what they've just brought up, Taraji, they've told me on the left here, they're actually, this is a display of the thrusters, so we'll show them firing for us in real time.
Okay.
So you guys will let us know when burn sequence is, when this rotation has started?
That was a thruster firing right there out the right window.
Oh.
You saw a pulse.
Right-hand side, okay.
So burn has commenced.
I see sparkles over there.
I guess it's hard to tell if it's moving or shifting.
You see?
Yeah, so they're gonna because obviously there's no resistance since there's no
Right.
atmosphere. It's like a little push and it'll spin. So they're gonna do intermittent little. And by the time, how long will this maneuver last? This is a 6-minute maneuver or a 6-minute window for this maneuver?
Correct.
Okay. Wow. All right. Okay. Awesome. All right, so let me go ahead and prepare you. The first thing
Okay.
that we're going to do when you wake up is to do a vehicle check, right? Need to
Okay.
make sure everything is copacetic
Yes.
on the vehicle.
Yes.
So, Brian, could you bring up the battery display? Okay, take a second and they'll switch it out. All right. So, if you looked at this display, could you tell me how much charge was on the battery?
I would need glasses, first of all, because I can't. It's all a blur.
Look, I couldn't do it either. You know what my reaction was? Green is good.
Yeah, it's all green.
There you go. No, we wouldn't expect you to be able to do this. Neither you nor I have actually had the training that
Right,
is
of course
required
not.
of astronauts to be able to read a display off like this from a data-rich craft. Like,
This is where I talk to Alexa.
no, not quite yet. Okay, they're telling me. Oh, all right, we're going back to the burn because I'm told they're still now
They're still remote.
adjusting.
Yeah.
I can't believe we're actually watching a spaceship turn. That's so neat. My eyes are like peeled.
I know. I'm just waiting
Yeah,
for
I'm like-
anything.
yeah, I know.
I meant to ask, did they see any like bugs or
Yeah.
anything?
No.
Like, no bugs.
No, no,
No
no.
air. Nothing can live, right?
No, no.
That's probably
So what's
great.
interesting is if we look at the display on the left, right now, Orion is 217,000 miles from Earth. You see on the bottom left
Yep,
there.
I see it.
So that's where this maneuver is happening. And Orion is going 3,500 miles an hour. So for reference, commercial airline,
Yeah.
about 500 miles an hour. Can you imagine going that fast?
No.
I can't either.
I can't. My guts are in the seat. You have to have a strong mind and stomach for this.
Yeah, and be able to handle the closed spaces.
Closed spaces, hanging upside down.
Well, the spinning part looked
Felt
fun.
fun.
Maybe that's it. Are we still thrusting and maneuvering? Okay. Thank you for bearing with me as
Oh,
we're
good.
routing through like a little daisy chain of comms.
I don't think people realize how many people, how many hands-on. It's like a lot.
Okay, sorry, Taraji. They're telling me 4 more minutes in this burn, and then we can. Okay. So we'll go back and, yep. Okay, Brian, are you going to bring up the optimized solar display? Okay, so part of your vehicle status check, your day in the life of an astronaut, you need to do a check of the batteries. So Brian is going to bring up a new optimized display, which is one of the other things that we're testing on board Artemis 1 and this mission. So as soon as he gets it up, we'll try that again. Got it? Okay. So now, could you tell me what the battery charge is?
Is that the first line?
Second.
I can't see. I'm
90.
blind as a bat.
95, 95.
I see that it's pretty, we're charged.
Right? And a lot easier than the screen before.
Yes, we're definitely charged.
Right? And so on this one, could you also tell me the next thing for our vehicle status check is the mission elapsed time. So in the bottom right, or is that still too small?
That's too small. I needed glasses. Mission elapsed. That's
5 days.
5 days, 13 hours, 27 minutes, 29 seconds.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, very good. So now we're going to continue with our vehicle status report, but instead of reading optimized displays, you are going to use our intelligent voice assistant, Alexa.
Alexa.
Yes. So I am going to, okay. Actually, hold on. Okay, there you go. So remember, push to talk. Okay.
Alexa, how far away from Earth are you?
Alexa, how far away from Earth are you? Currently, Orion is 217,362 miles away from Earth and 12,711 miles away from the Moon.
Your voice in space
My voice is in space.
for the second time today.
Oh my God.
Amazing. Okay.
Another one.
There you go.
Alexa, how fast is Orion going?
Alexa, how fast is Orion going? Orion's current relative velocity to Earth is 3,515 miles per hour. The maximum speed Orion will travel during the mission is 24,700 miles per hour.
So on re-entry, it'll hit a maximum speed of 24,000 miles
Because
an
you
hour.
have a moment to get through that go, no go.
Right? Crazy, right? Okay, last question. Let me just get there. Okay.
Alexa, how much oxygen do we have left?
Alexa, how much oxygen do we have left? Since Artemis 1 is an uncrewed mission, the vehicle is not flying with oxygen reserves on board. However, the crew cabin filled prior to launch with oxygen and nitrogen in percentages similar to the atmosphere on Earth. 21% oxygen, 78% nitrogen. The crew cabin currently has 11.7 pounds oxygen and 37.9 pounds nitrogen.
Can I have her play the space song?
Wait, Sean, can you tell me what we're just seeing now out of this window? Uh-huh. Okay. Ah, okay. So they're telling me that we can see the thrusters being updated here. And are you saying there's a blue dot we should be seeing outside the window? Oh, well, yeah, because we're 217,000 miles an hour. So they're telling me that Earth is out that window in a little tiny blue dot. I think my eyes are like yours.
I see lots of dots.
Very cool. All right, so you have now, in your day in the life, you finished your vehicle status check. You get some downtime.
Okay.
So now we are going to call the spaceship. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Hit the blue button that says Call Orion. Now, are you ready to?
What am I gonna say?
So the call has been initiated and is going up to the vehicle. Let's see. So let me just, while this is coming up, you can imagine how challenging it is to communicate large files like audio and video up to the spaceship. Oh, there we go. So we are using the deep, there you are in space, my friend.
I'm in space.
So there's a little bit of a delay.
I see.
So as I was saying, we're using the Deep Space Network.
Yes.
So this is a collection of satellite dishes. There are 3 stations around the world, and that is so that as the Earth rotates during the day, we always have a way to communicate with all spacecraft on deep space missions. So this is the same network that any deep space mission is using to communicate with Earth. So your voice is now traveling over the same network that one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. So, how about this? You want to get a selfie in space?
Yeah, I want to get
Shall
a
we?
selfie in space. Wait. Wait, if I turn my back, then you won't see my face.
I'm gonna get,
Oh, okay.
well, all right, how about this? I'll get it this way first,
Yes.
and then I'll get this way.
Yay.
You gonna spin?
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
And then I'll get one just of you.
Ooh, that's me.
All right. Wait, I'm waiting for the
Waiting
delay
for
so
the-
so that's just you up there, not. Awesome.
Now the recap I have
right.
to do for my little cousin when
All
I
right,
go to
turn
their
around,
house.
and then I'm gonna get one just of you up there
Okay.
as well. I figure out a way for me to be out of the shot. And there we go. All right. So if you were on mission, who would you want to be calling back on Earth?
I would call my 98-year-old grandmother, because she'd just be, her mind would be blown. Know why? Because I remember when my grandfather was still alive, and they were married for 61 years. He passed at he was 80, 81, I believe. And I remember the first time he saw me on television, he said, I never thought I'd live long enough to see one of my own on TV. So I would just imagine calling my grandmother from space.
So I actually watched your acceptance speech on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Oh, yeah.
And you talked about your mom and your grandmother, who was 94 at the time,
Yes.
and the importance of legacy. So why don't you give them a shout out?
I can do it on here.
You don't need to do that
Oh.
right now. You're good.
I'm giving my grandmother, who is 98 years young, a shout out, and my mom and my entire family for keeping me grounded always, and teaching me what love looks like and feels like.
Love it. Love it. That's legacy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now you have finished your vehicle status check, Taraji. You have made a call
Yes.
to space. You are literally, I can't even, how surreal is that?
I know, right?
And now you have a little bit of free time on board. So now we are actually going to test some of the features of Alexa that are really common here
Yes,
on
on
Earth.
Earth.
And one of them is
Is
to play
music.
music.
Yes.
So why don't you ask Alexa, there you go.
Alexa, play the space rap.
Alexa, play the space rap. Okay.
Okay. Okay, let's try again.
Okay. Alexa, play the space rap.
Alexa, play the space rap. Okay.
Should I try? Okay, how about we'll just say Alexa, play some music.
Okay.
See if that works.
Alexa, play some music.
Alexa, play some music.
So if you notice, there's a different delay.
See, she got it.
This is the space rap. We got it.
Check. All systems go. Fired up. Light breezes blow. Hydrogen and oxygen combining to the thrust for a 30-mile moonshot into deep space is the final frontier for this voice-user interface. To elevate my destiny, so they say, I helped an astronaut to navigate the moon today. Wow. They call this feeling the overview effect. Earth's surface is swirling, so fragile and perfect. There's one small step in the great space history of giant leap ahead to AI instruments.
All right.
She's flexing. That's awesome, right?
Yes. She's
So,
going to win a Grammy. For
There you
that.
go. So the next thing, one of the most common use cases for Alexa millions of customers are giving billions of commands to control connected devices in their home.
Yes.
So things like thermostat,
shades.
vacuum, shades, right? You were talking about that the other day. And so right now, we are going to actually have you command Alexa to change the lights on the cabin. So you actually have choice. That says blue, but you can pick blue, cyan, magenta, I think yellow, or you can do party mode. So you would say, Alexa, set the lights to party mode.
Alexa, set the lights to party mode.
Let's see.
Alexa, set the lights to party mode. Celebration lights.
They would be like Taraji's in the cabin.
That's
Every time
right.
they see these lights.
Yep. Very good. Okay, so now we are going to go over and to the next part of our technology demonstration.
Okay.
The next thing we're going to test is the whiteboard.
The whiteboard.
Yes. So why
My
don't you
favorite. I
follow
want
me
one of
over
these
here.
in my house for no other reason, just to write stuff. No one's there is going to read it. It's just me. But
You can be creative and have fun.
exactly.
Okay, so actually, let me just give me a moment and let me clear this and share it. So we are going to be broadcasting up to Orion, and remember, you are going to just want to pick a bright color, and in the center of the space,
Is this my message to the world?
this is whatever you want it to be, so yes.
Is the writing neat? It's not chicken scratch?
No, it's good. Taraji, take a look.
Oh my goodness.
I think that's selfie worthy. What do you think?
Yes. Oh my God. I cannot believe this is crazy.
Let's get you and your message. And I'll just get one of you.
This overhead light is not good, but we will fix it in post.
Awesome. Okay, so now what we're going to do
Okay.
is actually, no, you still need you're not done.
okay.
You're not done. Okay, so now what we're going to do is actually test a more practical application.
Okay.
And this is this scenario. So imagine on a future crewed mission, they have just touched down on the surface of the moon here. Actually, let me pick a better color and the largest pen size. So they have touched down here and they need to go over here. And from mission control, you are going to chart the path that you want the astronauts to take on the surface of the moon. So pick a different color, and why don't you just draw us whatever way you want them to go.
Well, first we got to come over here and see what's going over here in this little crater here. Then we're going to go check out all the craters because things are there. We got rocks we need to collect. There and then there.
Awesome. And because it's NASA and we're always like about redundancy, pick another color and chart a different path.
Okay.
Just in case.
And just in case you can't get into the craters, then you go around this way and go check out this crater.
There you go.
this one, maybe here and then there.
And take a look. So you
That
can
looks
see,
really official, doesn't it?
There you go. So, and you can, let's do pink, and now pick some spots you'd like them to collect samples from.
Here. Here. Oh, we got to get some samples here. That looks like sand.
There you go.
And there.
You're keeping these people busy.
Yeah, they have
So
a lot of work to
you,
do.
You can see what we're trying to demonstrate is just what would be the power of being able to use a collaborative tool like this. So if
Yes.
you want to do diagrams, schematics, drawings, notes, back and forth, you could easily share those back and forth with space.
Because there are things that we are able to see that they can't see because they're
Right.
just right there.
Right.
Got it.
Yep.
Smart.
Cool. All right. And actually, while I have you here, the last thing I'm going to have you do at this board is sign your name to our virtual crew log to commemorate your part of the Artemis mission. So pick your color.
This really helps my penmanship.
It's a good practice.
Yes. And today is the
21st.
21st, 2022. Oh my goodness.
So you are now part of Artemis history, and
You have
there's
to-
your signature in space.
We have to get a picture.
All right, I gotcha. I love it.
Oh, let me hold the pen.
All right.
Yay.
So let's head back over. You've had a very full day as your time as a virtual crew member.
Very busy. Very busy up in space today on our
All right, have a seat.
missions. Oh,
We're not done.
we're not done. I like it.
So now you've
That
helped
looks
us.
official.
It's awesome, right?
Yeah.
You have helped us test all these features. Hopefully you could see how the power of a voice assistant would help future crewed missions, right? You may have, as I mentioned, very busy. They might have blood. They might be doing an experiment, and they can get the information that they need with just the power of their voice.
Wow.
So you now, in your highly scheduled existence, have some personal time. So being on mission, maybe you need a little something to keep your spirits up. So why don't you ask Alexa to tell you a joke?
Alexa, tell me a joke.
Alexa, tell me a joke. How does NASA organize a party? They plan it.
You can do another one if you want. She's got more.
Alexa, tell me another joke.
Alexa, tell me another joke. What kind of star wears sunglasses? A movie star.
That would be you, my friend.
I need to wear my seeing eyeglasses.
So ready for the final command of the day?
Alexa, who is Taraji P. Henson?
That we can't. That we can't do today because we literally
You have to-
we programmed a set things. It was just
Absolutely.
sports
I
to
got
do
you. No
the
worries.
test. So the final command of the day for you.
Alexa, go to sleep mode.
Alexa, go to sleep mode.
Okay, we got to try that one more time.
Alexa, go to sleep mode.
Alexa, go to sleep mode. Starting sleep sequence.
And you hear that noise? Little soothing noise.
Yeah.
If there were astronauts on board
Right.
to help them rest.
Rest, yes.
So thank you.
This was fun.
You have successfully
You guys have fun all day. That's what you guys do.
you have successfully completed your day as a virtual crew member. What I would love to do now is I'm actually going to take you back just next door. So this is the room where all the engineers are who have made all of this possible.
Happen,
So
yes, so we can say hi.
yes,
Thank you.
Exactly.
Thanks for letting me feel important, guys. Take care. Yes.
So we'll just hang a left outside this door.
Okay. Hi.
You good?